Mr. Smith, back again. Very quick explanation for some of the easiest points you could ever get in my class. Here we are at the very beginning of the mark making assignment, mark making project, mark sampler, you know, some artwork, all about mark making. Mark making looks like this: cross hatching, hatching, stippling, little circles, maybe some scales. Oh my goodness, there's so many different types of mark making. Now that's only half of the lesson. The other half of the lesson is our composition. Composition is going to be the layout of the artwork. We see this student's layout. We have some barbed wire, some flies, some honeycomb. Some are a lot more geometric in nature, and they might only have a couple recognizable things. Like this one, I just see some flowers. Other than that, it's just all geometry. This student has clocks, sort of the, you know, the passage of time as a big theme for them. Over here, I have the Google images that inspired the artwork. Here's some album art, chessboard. Here's some graphic design from those like late 90s, early 2000s obnoxious shirts popularized by Guy Fieri. Travel Channel, Food Network. Shouts out Guy Fieri, dude, the GOAT. Anyway, one of the first assignments for this lesson here is getting together your Google images. It's all about patterns, okay? We need to find inspiration for different types of patterns. Drag and drop them in a Word document. Submit them here. 50 patterns, 25 man-made, 25 natural. This is a perfect example right here. Man-made patterns, natural patterns. So, you want to open up a brand new Word document. File, new document. Man-made patterns. I like to try and take advantage of the full piece of paper, so I'll go up to layout, click on margins, click where it says narrow. Now over here, I want to go ahead and start Google searching some stuff. Now, a lot of students, I don't know why this is, for whatever reason, a lot of students, you like to have the entire screen taken up, kind of like one tab. But for what I'm going to show you guys here, you want to start off with something like this. You know, half of it's the tab, but we can still see the desktop over here. Okay. Now I can see my Word document, and then all you got to do is hover the mouse over top the green circle. Sometimes you got to click and hold, and then you just use this to make it go split screen. Anyway, man-made patterns. Into Google Images. Look at that. Don't be thinking too hard about this stuff. Just dragging and dropping. Dragging and dropping. If you see something that looks interesting. Ooh, I've always loved this. I don't know what this is, but it's like a pattern that shows up in steel. Dragging and dropping. Dragging and dropping. Little thing I'm doing is I don't drag and drop from this picture here. I click first, then I drag and drop from that picture. This is always going to be a much higher quality photo. Got this spiraling staircase here. I'm messing with that. Something to think about with man-made patterns is what part of the world you're in. So Greek and Roman. We learned about these styles of art in art history. There's tons and tons of geometry. It all comes from the vase, the painted vases that I was telling you guys about in that art history unit. So this is very common in Greek and Roman art. This like square-ish looking spiral thing. Let's see what else. I like these waves. I'm seeing here too. And I also like this sort of floral looking pattern. Where is that at? Yeah, this thing. That's pretty cool. So, you know, you want to be thinking about how you can show off a little bit of your personality. You know, something that's always going to show off your personality is where you're from, your own genealogy, okay? Me personally, my genealogy is from the United Kingdom. So something like that's going to give me some different patterns from that area. I'm not from here, but a style of art that I love is Japanese art. You know, anime, manga, Japanese tattoos. These are all art forms that I really like and appreciate. We have all sorts of patterns from Japan. So, you know, maybe you're from Africa. There's going to be traditional African patterns. And Australia has some really unique Aboriginal art. A bunch of dots, stuff that looks like this. So, some stuff to think about with man-made. Like I already mentioned, you know, 25 of those, and then we also need to find 25 natural patterns. So back to Google. Patterns found in nature. Just going through, clicking around, dragging and dropping. Oh my gosh, how did I end up there? Put it there. You know, something I'm doing is making sure it's a high quality image, and then drag and drop. I like to make them all generally the same size. That way I can get a good look at a lot of them all at once. Anyway, all you gotta do is save that and then just submit it here into Schoology. Looking for a total of 50 patterns. Anyway, that's it for me, man. Peace out.